Hi guys, it's Nina from VRFocus. I am here at Oculus Connect, joined by
Nick Pittom. I'm one of the founders of Psytec Games.
So tell me a little bit about the game that you're showcasing here and what it's all about.
So Windlands 2 is the sequel to Windlands, which is an exploration game where you use hooks to swing through the world and explore a big open world. And this time though, we're bringing in more of a storyline with NPCs and missions and more of an actual structured story to the game, but we're also bringing in multiplayer, so you can enjoy that world with 3 other people, have a team go off, and we've also got battles. So you get to fight giant robots with bow and arrows, and you get to relive those sort of Spider-Man fantasies where you're swinging, but also now it's got that social element, it's got that story, it's got the fighting, and we're really proud of how it's come on.
Wow, it seems like you've added a lot of stuff. So let's go through it. So you say that you can now have 3 other players, so is that 4 players in total you can play with?
Yep, that's currently what we're looking at.
And this is only for the Oculus Rift right now?
We're kind of developing Oculus Rift first. There will be, talks about future platforms. It's nothing we're confirming right now, but it's certainly something we'd be very, very happy to see.
And a story mode.
Yes.
What is that all about? So who do you play? What is the story? What is your objective?
Sure.
What's happened?
You're a guardian. You're part of this sort of destroyed world that's being brought back together, and part of that, in the distant past, there was this demonic presence that brought these big machine armies to destroy the world, and he was vanquished in the past by a guardian, and these guardians have existed through the centuries, and you are one of them. And you come into the world as these machines have started to wake up again, and they're all powered by these sort of mystical crystals, and you're sort of regaining those crystals back to rebuild the world and the life, and destroy the bad things, bring up the good things, and it's
wow. I mean, that's a big story.
Yeah.
How many hours of the story? I mean, I'm guessing there's a single player campaign.
So it's quite an open world, and you get to explore it as you like, and there's these little story threads. So one character will be like, well, there's this interesting thing over here you might want to investigate, or there's this bad robot here you might
destroy. So you can choose
destroy.
not to follow the story?
You can do. Certain parts of the world will open up as you progress through the story, so it's in your interest to kind of follow that story. But as much as possible, we like the idea of giving people the freedom to kind of explore it as they like.
Can I only play this game online? Or is this something that I can play and there's other characters that slowly lead the way for me to decide where to go to open up the world?
Sure. I mean, you play online if you want to play multiplayer. Otherwise, you just play it single player as well. And you just, it's as open as we can make it while still having that story progression.
So I could do the story online with friends?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that there's a battle area where you're shooting bows and arrows. And
sure.
How many types of weapons are there? What types of enemies are there? Are there different maps? Are there different game modes?
Sure. So at the moment it's this bow and arrow weapon. That's currently the weapon. The kind of the skill and the development comes from your own progression and sort of development of your own ability to take it down. But as we go through the game, there are other, items of power that you get. It's I guess in a similar way to something like a Zelda game where you get a new significant power or something like that as you progress. Nothing I can talk about at the moment without spoiling anything, but that's, I guess, instead of upgrading to that's the sort of progression you take. Rather than upgrading your weapon to bazookas or anything like that, it's more of a sort of stepped progression through the items that you use.
Have you shown this game anywhere else except here, or is this kind of the first time?
No, this is the first time we're showing anyone.
What's the feedback that you have been getting so far?
It's been really positive. People have really, taken to it. Just having people come up to you and going like, wow, this is just an amazing game. I think there's a bunch of people who played the original and loved it, but I think we've done so much more in just the way the game looks. It looks so much better. And just the design of the environments and everything like that, we've really, feel we've stepped up our game, and sort of the responses that we're seeing, kind of reflect that. It's quite nice.
Are you guys working on, another game as well, or is this game kind of taking up all of your time?
This is certainly the primary Psytec project at the moment. There's other stuff as there always is, but this is definitely it.
When is the game coming out?
So we're looking to release sometime 2018. We don't have a specific date set down yet, but certainly next year we're going to get the game out.
Where do we go to find out more information about the game, and if you want to hear about more?
So windlands.com. We'll always update that with the latest information, and otherwise keep tuned to all the VR news channels.
To VRFocus.
The VRFocus one specifically.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
And I look forward to hearing more.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.